Coach Beverly coming back with the game on Saturday afternoon against Bunker Hill Community College. This was the last of 3 consecutive home games for the Wildcats and put on an impressive show for everyone. 96-67 over a team that had a decided size disadvantage, and you exploited that early and often.
Yeah, you know, with them being a little smaller, they kind of played a lot of zone. So we really want to make sure that, hey guys, don't settle for the open 3. Let's move the ball around and get inside shots, inside touches. Yeah, let's just get inside touches. I mean,
yeah, you did plenty of that, right?
Yeah.
Plenty of that. You had 50 points in the first half, an 18-point lead at the break. Your leading scorers, again, were on the front line. Jalen David with 19, Jordan Taylor 17, and 69 team rebounds. I mean, there's a lot of positive offensive numbers to talk about here. You got 73 shots off.
Yeah.
So pushing the ball up and down the floor, and it seemed to really come together against Bunker Hill.
Yeah, you know, I think one of the biggest things I like and appreciate about this game was it allowed everybody to play. You know, one of the reasons why I enjoy coaching at this level is the fact that you get to work with so many young men and given an opportunity to play. Like, this was a great team win. I want to say out of our 13 guys, 12 guys scored. Everybody played. But there might only been one person who didn't score because he missed a chippy. He missed the layup.
Yeah, I was going to say you got a shout out.
Yeah, but you know, everybody got to play quality minutes. And just another opportunity to be in a game, because you know game is different than practice. Be able to coach and teach. You know, so for me, I appreciated this game.
That sort of opportunity is valuable because who knows what happens in the postseason. Injuries, foul problems, what have you. Anybody could be called on once you get to tournament time, and you need people to produce and to be familiar with that situation.
Yeah, and that's, you know, that's the thing. These games and Bunker Hill, you know, they're a really competitive team. I tip my hat off to them just because they stayed with it. At no point were they moping around. I mean, we would score, they would get a quick inbound, and they're taking off. So, you know, they weren't intimidated by us at all. But for us, you know, a good win and a good opportunity for guys to play because, you know, there might be a situation, injuries, you know, what have you, that guys who don't normally play as much, we might need to call on them. And as long as they have that game experience, it kind of eases them.
Good 29-point victory there to close out that brief homestand, and that improved your record to 14-5 overall. You're going to hit the road again this week on Thursday night with Quinsigamond and then Holyoke over the weekend. Both teams that you played before, both times you came away victorious, but they were tight games.
Very tight.
Are you gonna? I'm sure you expect the same this second time around. Any thoughts on those upcoming contests?
Yeah, you know, Quinsig, another tough team. You know, I think some of the things people might look at, you know, the records and say, oh, you guys, you'll be fine, but there's a lot of parity in our conference and in our region. So it's difficult. You can't just sit back and say, oh, we'll be fine. Quinsig is a very, very good team. They have some height in their front court. I think, if I remember correctly, they've got a 6'6" kid and a 6'8" kid. They're playing both at the same time. They've got a 6'2" point guard who's playing really well. They've got a couple of shooters. So, you know, we don't go in this game thinking, oh, it'll be a walk in the park, because you know, they are a very good team and they match up well against us. So we're prepping this game like we do all of our other games, because at any moment, you know, teams can beat us. We're very, very vulnerable. And
we've seen it throughout Region 21. I mean, a few weeks ago you had Mass Bay in the top 10. Now they're on this 5-game skid, and they've got a big game coming up with Springfield Tech. So things can change quickly here.
They really can. I mean, you look at the preseason poll had Mass Bay somewhere in the top 10, and you know, kind of throughout the season they remained in that top 10, top 15, and it's literally the same team second semester that they had first semester. But our region is just so difficult that you can't take a nap.
Yeah. So Quinsig on the road, then you're back home. That Holyoke game on February 1st is a home game. Where can fans check that game out?
That game will be at Bristol Eastern, Bristol Eastern High School, 632 King Street, played at 3 p.m.
That sounds great. Well, Coach, good catching up with you.
Thank you.
And good luck in the upcoming games. We'll talk to you next week.
Great.